Now with real beef flavor, it's Adam Sessler and Morgan Webb.
I always thought we were Oriental flavor, although I don't know what Oriental flavor tastes like.
Tastes like ramen.
Or colonial ramen or something like that. I don't know. Anyway, welcome back to X-Play.
Do you love the roaring arena of sports games, but also enjoy staring at the lean, bronze torso of a man whose career is dominating other men? Gladiator games may be just the thing for you.
Also, it may be time to have a nice long talk with your parents. But until you're ready for that, here's our review of Colosseum, Road to Freedom.
Every time I cut down a virile adversary, I wonder, what path did they tread? Through heartache and self-discovery to find their place spitted on my shining blade. If I'm playing Colosseum Road to Freedom, it's probably the path to a crappy gladiator game. What do we expect from a gladiator story? Unjust enslavement, lots of blood, and sweaty, bulging, completely heterosexual men. It's a natural for men who train together to admire each other's progress.
I'll begin by elevating your abilities.
You're not elevating anything. After throwing yourself into the mortal mixer called Gladiator School, they force you to kill dudes in front of a studio audience, American Idol style. If you prove you got the juice, it's time for real bouts that turn a bit of coin for your master. Long story short, you buy your liberty back one senselessly violent act at a time. Before you hit the big matches, you gotta keep those glistening cheeks perky. After all, Beefcake Gladiator isn't built in a day. Cue the calisthenics mini-games.
Right. That's right.
Do you long for a game to let you do virtual push-ups and vicarious squats? Look no further.
All right. Good.
Okay, that's enough.
I'll begin by elevating your abilities.
What did I say about the elevating? After working up an appetite with all that pushing and squatting, it's time to enjoy upgrading with the Jenny Craig program. Let's see on some fruit, a little bit of meat. Oh, it looks so good. Eventually, you will want to maybe fight in this gladiator game. And here you go. Sending an opponent to the Elysium fields with a gladius to the throat is met with roaring approval from your tiny 2D fans. There are special moves as well for that extra burst of violence, but for the most part, it's hack, hack, hack. The exact same technique works over and over again on basically every enemy. Call your way through that arena of blade fodder, my gladiator. And don't forget to nab all the worthless crap they drop. The toughest enemy on the killing floor is, of course, the camera. Who am I fighting? I think he's wearing green. Oh, there he is. The camera loves showing off the back wall, but not so much the big men in little skirts who are trying to kill you. It's like a game directed by Ridley Scott. Don't worry, if you memorize how to run in a circle and hit the triangle button, you'll be fine. Sure, there are a couple of cows and a few tigers thrown in, but the rest of Colosseum has all the flavor of a pack of ketchup. Colosseum Road to Freedom is slaughtered with a 2 out of 5.
I'll begin by elevating your abilities.
I told you, talk to me after.
We just want to be clear that no animals or Christians were harmed in the making of this review.
I, however, was injured by my repressed memories of watching Russell Crowe in a wig talk about freedom.
You know, if they had to pick one Russell Crowe movie to inspire a series of rip-off games, why did it have to be Gladiator? I personally would love to see the games The Insider would have inspired.
Yeah, no, actually The Quick and the Dead, because then the game could have been saved by a virtual Sharon Stone dressed as a dude.